Today's date is Saturday, October the 20th, 2007. The time is now approximately 12:30 p.m. President or Agent Ken Gillingham with the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation and Jeremy Todd West. Todd, you do understand that I've turned the tape recorder on and this conversation is being recorded. Tell what's your home address. Why is it different on your driver's license?
Because that's where I grew up. I just never changed my license or nothing.
Okay, and that's in Springfield, Tennessee?
Yes.
What's the zip code there?
37172.
What's your date of birth? Social Security number? How tall are you?
6 foot.
Weight?
317.
Brown hair?
Green eyes.
Green eyes.
Yeah. I should have just went home. I shouldn't even come.
And you married, single, divorced?
Single.
And where are you employed?
CS Springfield. CS Springfield.
CS Springfield?
City.
Oh, the city of Springfield. And what's your occupation there?
Equipment operator.
Todd, I'm going to advise you of your constitutional rights here before we get started talking, before I ask you any questions, so that there's no misunderstanding and that you understand everything. It says before you're asked any questions, you should know your rights. You may remain silent. Anything that you say will be used against you in a court proceedings. You have the right to consult an attorney before you make any statement or answer any questions, and you may have your attorney with you during questioning. You may request the court to appoint an attorney for you if you cannot afford to hire one, and you may stop the questioning at any time by refusing to answer any further questions or by requesting a consultation with your attorney. In other words, if I ask you something, you don't want to answer it, you don't have to. It says, I've had this statement of my rights read to and explained to me at date and time, and there's also a waiver on here. It says, having the above statement of my rights read and explained to me and fully understanding them, I hereby waive these rights at today's date and time. I do this freely and voluntarily without threat or promise. How do you understand that your rights that I've read them to you on this upper portion? You understand you have the right to attorney. I could get your signature right there. State that you understand that I have read those rights to you. And do you want to talk to me today and talk about this situation that you're in?
I want to go home.
I understand you want to go home, but I can tell you that's not going to happen right now. As I told you in the beginning, I won't lie to you. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're going to be going home. But if you want to talk to me about this situation,
it was a huge mistake. Just all it was.
Okay, like I said, if you want to talk to me and about the mistake, as you call it,
I'll talk. But
then I need you to sign here where it says the waiver that you're giving up your right, and that you want to talk about it.
I'll talk, but I won't be able to go home today. Sometime.
Well, that'll be up to the judge when they set a bond for you.
When will you know? When will it be known?
When you get over to the jail, they'll probably be able to tell you what your bond's going to be on this. The other thing, Todd, is they brought your pickup truck out back. I'm sure you probably saw it when you got out there.
They pulled right beside it.
Okay. What we would like to do is ask you for your consent to search your vehicle. I think I watched when you were on the TV screen there, you said you didn't bring anything with you. There's no weapons in your truck, no condoms, no morning after pill or anything like that. Would you be willing to grant us permission to go check your truck to make sure that...
They can search. There's nothing in it.
What year is your truck?
90.
1990?
Yes.
It's a red Chevrolet Silverado?
Yes. Will they please get rid of that footage or anything? Will they please get rid of it?
I don't have any control over that.
I should just... God. The only thing I may find, there's a spare belt for my truck or something. There's nothing in it.
If you would, right there, and then print your name underneath that and your address. Just print your name right above that. About your situation that you're here today about. When did you begin a chat conversation? Do you recall?
A week ago.
If I told you it was about September 23rd, according to the log that's here, would that sound about right?
I guess. I don't know.
And what was the name of the person that you were chatting with, their screen name? What's your screen name? Do you have any other screen names? And how were you conducting your chats? Was it on the computer or cell phone?
Both. It was both. It started on a computer, but...
On a home computer?
It was a friend's computer. I only use their computer to check my emails sometimes, but that was it.
Okay. You say it's a friend's computer. Is that also in the house where you live, or is it somewhere different?
Somewhere different.
And what's the friend's name?
Can I leave that part out? I mean, he knew nothing about it, other than I was checking email.
Okay. Well, we may need to check that computer to make sure that what you're telling us is true, that he had nothing to do with it.
I promise you, he had nothing to do with it. I'll give you my solemn word.
Okay. What's the location, though, of that computer?
But it don't need to go there. They had nothing to do with it.
And what's the individual's name that lives there?
But leave them out of it. They had nothing to do
and
with
it. And the other times you were using your cell phone?
Yes. But I didn't even talk to her but once or twice on my computer, and that was the first time we even talked.
Okay. And then you talked up through?
A day or so ago.
Yesterday, looks like.
Yesterday.
Is this the first time that you've done anything like this, Todd? Have you ever met anybody else online?
I've met other people online, but they're just friends, adults.
Have you ever had any other sexual encounters from talking to people online?
Only several people I've been friends with over the years, but that's it.
So no one you've chatted with or met online?
These were people I met online, but they were just one-time things. They were adults.
By adults?
Like 30s.
In their 30s?
20s, 30s.
Have you Ever chatted with anyone else that was underage?
One person a while back, but that was it. I was only friends with him.
Did you not meet that person? Where were they located? Did you ever find out?
Somewhere in East Kentucky. That was it.
Do you recall what that screen name was of that person?
It was the person changed screen name so much I couldn't keep up with which one she kept.
Okay. Did you recall any of the screen names?
It changed.
Did you ever find out where she was located?
Towards Burtsville, I guess. But I never met her.
Did y'all ever exchange any photos or webcam shots or anything like that? Do you have access to a webcam?
No.
Okay. What about the pictures here of you standing, looks like by your truck, probably?
That was just a cam that was a digital picture that was taken that I put on my screen name, but that was it.
Okay. That was on your profile?
Yeah.
And where was your profile listed? Is it MySpace or
No.
Yahoo?
Yahoo.
Okay. And did you have your cell phone with you today when you showed up?
Yes.
What were your intentions when you got there today?
Just hang out and then turn around and actually go home. That's all I was going to do.
So
I've talked concerning wrong things, but my intentions were not going to actually be to go through with it.
So you were
in all honesty, I was not going to go through with it. I was going to leave. I was going to leave probably 1-ish, 2-ish. Go back home. Because I got responsibilities at home I had to do.
What did you have to do today at home?
Mulch leaves around the yard, try to clean out the shed, things like that. Just normal maintenance around the home, clean my house.
But you drove almost an hour over here to see her, and you were only going to stay about an hour?
A couple of hours at the most. I just brought the moves to hang out and talk, just to get to know the person. That was it.
Well, that wasn't going to give you much time to take her out and buy lingerie and stuff. And
I wasn't going to do that. I got to think I wouldn't even do it. Just only be a friend, nothing more. That was all I thought. Because I had that feeling something was wrong. And I didn't follow through with it this time.
when did you first get that feeling that something might not be right?
A couple days ago.
But yet you continued to chat with her?
Just to chat, and I wasn't going to do anything more than just be friends. That was it. I mean, I may have used wrong judgment on conversation, but I wasn't going to go through with anything.
How many times would you say that you have met people online and had sexual encounters?
I've talked to people online quite a bit, but just maybe a handful of times at the most, 10 maybe.
Do you have a computer at your house where you live?
Yes, there's a computer there, but no internet, no nothing on it that I'm aware of.
Who else lives there at that house with you?
My cousin, she lives in the upstairs half of the house.
What's your cousin's name?
But there's no internet there whatsoever.
No wireless?
No internet, period.
What type of computer do you have there?
It's an HP Invent.
HP Invent?
Yeah.
Where's that located?
My living room.